Hi everybody, it's Carol and I'm back today. I'm going to make a couple of flips for my journal and I'm using coffee dyed paper and it's going to be a flip over with two pockets. And I've seen this done a couple of weeks ago and I haven't tried it yet, so this is my first time trying it. This is going to be a botanical feel to it. So this is coffee stained paper and I'm going to make two 4-inch wide, and then I have leftover that I'll use for something else, and let me put that aside. And what I'm going to do is, because coffee stained paper is very thin, I'm going to use this paper and I'm going to cover it just to give it a little, actually, yeah. I'm going to put this on the inside and this will be, and then I'm going to flap it over. So this is what I'm going to do with that. And I'm going to use my art glitter glue, but this is good to use for with a glue stick. I'm just going to hold the bottom half. This is what I usually do. I hold part of it with my hand and I get some glue down. And it just makes it easier. So when I'm gluing, it doesn't move. Get my white. Oops. I am so sorry. I apologize. Okay. Today is gorgeous and I have my windows open and oh my goodness. When she hears something, I'm telling you, it doesn't take much, but she'll hear the leaves rattling and she'll start barking at it, and it's so annoying, and oh my goodness. I do apologize for her. Okay, let's see. Because honestly, sometimes it startles you, when you're doing something and she hears something and nobody else hears it and she starts barking. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this off to the side and I'm going to make my two pockets. So this is another 4-inch paper because it's as wide as that, and because it's coffee stained paper, I'm going to bring this down maybe right before half. I'm just eyeballing it right now, and I'm going to turn this up a little bit just because it is thin, and this is going to be my two flaps. Or my two, not flaps, but my two pockets. So I folded it just to give it that extra strength. So I'm going to glue this top one down. I'll get my white bee just to flatten this out. And then I'll glue this top. The top little tuck. And then I'm just going to do the side. Oops. This is why I need my wipey. And I'm just going to even this out a little bit because it's just a little crooked. Okay. And I'm going to glue this right on the bottom. And then I'll bring that down. Yeah, this is going to be a nice little Actually, maybe I'm going to I'm going to bring that up. I could cut it off, but actually I wonder if I just put glue the bottom onto there, just to give it that extra, so that you don't have the raw edge, although it's not raw because it is folded up. But I like the contrast of the different color. Yeah, I think I'll leave it that way, and I'm going to glue let's see if I can get this. I'm going to glue just the sides down. I don't need to glue the bottom because it folds up over the bottom. It's not going to go anywhere. So I can get these made. I can get 2 of them made, and then we'll do some decorating. And because this is a botanical feel to it, with it being the coffee dyed paper, I brought out my floral and my mushrooms. Okay. So you have the 2 pockets, and the top, I'm just gonna bring it down to cover this second. So it's gonna be it's pretty big. It's not. I know it looks smaller on camera, but it's really a nice size. And then what I'm going to do is I will stick a little tab on the bottom. It is quite little. Let's see, I do have a different shaped one. But you know what? First I'm going to round my corners. I just think it looks so much nicer when the corners are rounded. And I will do the top over here. And then I will ink these. If I haven't inked, oh, here they are. And I'm just going to ink it right here on the corner of my table. That's what I like about the coffee dyed papers. I just love this coffee dyed look. It just looks so yummy. Okay, and I need scrap to get in here so I don't have this inking all over this little folder. That looks so pretty. Oh, I like that. So let me get the other one done, and then we can decorate these together. I saw these being done. I haven't made one before, and I just figured I'll do it as it goes along. So I think so far so good. I just like the botanicalness of it. Is that a word, botanicalness? Okay. It's a gorgeous day out today. It is, we have sun. It's on the chilly side. It is probably low 70s. And then I'm going to bring this up. Somehow I think my papers are crooked over here. And here's the pocket part. This paper really turned out nice when I coffee dyed it. And I'm going to use the coffee dyed part. Okay, so I brought this down. Again, eyeballing it. I know I just did it and I do not remember how I did it. Look at this, how the two pockets are different colors. So I'm going to glue this, oops, I'm going to glue this down so the flap doesn't come up. And you know, I bet if it's the way of how you fold this paper, I bet like I'm making 2 tucks, but I bet if I made it smaller, somehow I could make 3 tucks. I'm wondering if that could be something. And you know, when you put it down on the journal, all you have to do is just glue it on 2 sides and you have that extra tuck for journaling. You know, because when you make a journal and you have all these different journaling cards and you know, and you're only using that one journal, you want it, and you're really a true journalist where you do a lot of journaling, daily journaling, you know, you want them to last. You want to have a lot of little secret tucks. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down, the 2 sides into here, and then I'll glue that flap up. I love this inside paper. I love the colors of it. Okay, excuse me. So, let's see. I brought this one down over the second. Well, you know what, I'm just going to ink that. So I'm going to bring this down just to about there. And I'll round these corners. Oops. It's probably not cutting too well because it's still wet from the glue. Okay, so let's get this inked. And then we'll get to the really fun part with decorating. Let me get this card in here and we're going to ink that. Ink the pockets. Just going to ink this little white on there. Okay. So we have 2 of them here to decorate. Okay, sorry. Oh my gosh. She hears something and I don't hear anything. Okay, I'm going to put book pages on here. This is my little dictionary. This works really good. Okay, let's see. Okay, alrighty, so let's see. I'm just going to tear this off. Tear up some of the straight edge. We don't like to use the straight edge. Let's see. And now decisions of floral or mushrooms. I'm going to make them similar, but I'll go on the opposite side over here. This is an old dictionary. I use it quite often. It's my father-in-law's, or was my father-in-law's dictionary. Oh, he would not like it if he knew I was tearing this thing up. It's so old. Okay. Now let's see what we have here. I brought along some different kind of flowers. They're kind of tall, so I would have to probably cut the bottom of them off, which is okay. But that looks nice. I do like that. So let's get this on here. I don't know what kind of flowers these are. And I have some, oh, I have some more. I brought along these here. These are from Tracy Fox. And I just love her labels. I just love them because they're real different sizes too. Oops. Let's see if I can get two little ones on here. Or I probably should put two different ones, two different kind on here. Let's see. Let's see what else I have here. Oh my gosh. I know I should have had a treat for her or something, just in case she starts with her talking. Can't even call it talking. Oh my gosh, and you know, like these little dogs, They bark at everything. Everything they hear, they're just yappers. We have that. Oh boy, how about that? Or you know what? I think I'm looking toward my, I'm on the wrong one. Holy cow. See what her barking is doing? It's confusing me over here. Okay, there, we can put that there and maybe a little one on the top. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to do that. And then on the other one, I think I'll bring my mushrooms out. I haven't crafted with mushrooms in probably a couple of weeks. I'm liking this one. I really do like that. Okay, let's put that up there. And we'll bring this in and get some mushrooms. What do I have? I have a few of them here. I love these mushrooms. If I use that one, I'm going to have to cut it because it's really tall. And I'm thinking let me put it right here on that. And how about the little guys here? The little guy there. Oh, look at this. Yes, I like that and that. I always like them, the mushrooms. And then I have, well, I see I have the words there, or I have the dictionary, so I really don't want to put too many labels with a lot of definition on there. I like that. Yes, I'm liking that, but I'm going to go up a little bit because I want to be able to get my tab on there. I love the mushrooms with the different colors, or the ones that are brighter color. Well, though, you know what, I do like the more earthy ones. That were, you know, I think mushrooms are all earthy, but I mean, you know, like the dull ones. I don't know. I like that. And here's a nice twisty one. Okay, so let's see. I do have this label here we can put on right at the bottom. I love labels on these flip up tags. Oh my gosh, if it's not the dog barking, it's my phone ringing. I thought I turned it off. Okay. Oh, that looks good. See, I love these tabs. The tabs on the bottom of the flip over. And then I have like a different style one over here. Although I do like these here, the one I just put on. Yeah, I like that one better. But let me get this tag is coming up, so I just want to get a little extra glue on that. And let's get this tab on there. And you only have those couple of seconds because this glue, you know, you don't have much leeway with it because it, you know, it dries so quickly. Where if you use the fabric glue, you have a couple of seconds to move things around. Okay, so they turned out really nice. I really like these, and let's see, and we have, what do we have here? I don't have any journaling cards with me, but the little pockets here are perfect for the tea cards. Oh, I thought I had two of them here. They turned out really nice. I really like these. And here's a piece of scrap for the inside. So the only thing left to do with these now are just, you know, getting journaling cards for the inside. And you know what I would do here, and I don't have any with me? I would put Tim Holtz washi tape, because I have some really earthy ones. Although, you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to cut a strip. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on here. Just think of it, I don't know what it's going to look like. So this can, you know, it can turn out to be not a very good decision, but I'm going to try it. It just looked a little too plain for me. So I'm going to cut there. Oh, let's see. Oh, that looks nice. I like it. I like that. It gives it a little bit more. And I'm going to do the same with this. So sometimes you just have to try something because you never know unless you try it. I just thought it looked very plain. Where I wanted to put the washi tape on there. The Tim Holtz washi tape. Actually, this is Tim Holtz paper that I'm putting on here right now, the cardstock. And I have washi tape that's very, very similar to this pattern right there. There's just something about Tim Holtz. I love Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz anything. Okay, so I'm really happy with this. And I should, you know, I think I'm going to make more of these. Not right now, but I will make more because I think it's great inside the journals because you can put it down in two, tack it down in two spots, and you have a journaling card behind it, and then you have the two pockets inside there. And that's great. You can even make this here a pocket for like little tea cards, or even, you know, little cards that are smaller, little tags. So anyway, this is great. I'm loving this. Thank you so much for coming along and joining me with these tags. I was going to say Tim Holtz tags, but you know, these are gorgeous. I really like them. And you have a good rest of your day. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.